What's up, y'all? Let's do this. Oh, hi guys, welcome to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host, and today, guys, we gotta talk about Joe Biden. He needs to be impeached like yesterday because clearly, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden needs to be impeached. He clearly does, guys, because this guy needs to be impeached. This guy needs to go because the amount of evidence that is coming out right now is enough for him to be impeached. Alright? And we gotta talk about that and so much more. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously guys, seriously, can y'all please consider donating a cup of coffee for me? Because for a price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and Cumberland Farms, guys, you guys help keep this podcast show alive. You guys help me curate more stories, more topics like this to talk about. I do accept Bitcoin donations. I am on Locals, guys. If you guys want to support and sponsor Nikki's World, if you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously, y'all, please hit that like, subscribe. Please give me a review. Good, bad, and the ugly. Also, guys, I do have affiliate links, including Audible, which this podcast show is syndicated on. So if you guys want to listen to Nikki's World on Audible, you guys can sign up in the link in the description below. And before we get this show on the road, literally, guys, if you guys love this episode and any of my other episodes on Nikki's World, please consider sharing this across all of the social media platforms that are out there today. Woo-wee. Wow, man. On this hot-ass day today, guys. Yes, it is hot as a motherfucker out there today. Yes, it is, guys. And I'm on my way home from work. So I like to talk to you about a lot of things today, so we got a lot going on our mind, alright? So anyway, guys, before we get the show going, I wanna give you all like an update what's going on with me and why you're gonna still see the podcast show twice a week, but it's gonna be in times when I do get a chance to podcast. That's because I picked up work and I don't directly work for Amazon. I work for them as a contractor, so which means I'm making some buku bucks, and now I'm making moves where I can save my money to get a house, or not a house, or a condo, a condo or like a manufactured home. So that's what I'm looking forward and towards. So that as well. And As you know, my sleep schedule has been like fucked up because of this new job schedule. So I am trying to adjust waking up early in the goddamn freaking morning when I know I can't even wake up in the morning. My whole damn life depended on it. Yeah, pretty much, guys. Pretty much. Alright, so anyway, let's get on with the show and talk about this, alright? First of all, man, Joe Biden needs to be impeached. That is crystal clear, okay? That is crystal clear on all of us, is that Joe Biden needs to be impeached. He really does, because you know why? With the amounting evidence and the amounting investigations going on in this country right now, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden really has to go. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Biden really has to go. He really has to, because I'm telling you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you this right now because Joe Biden has to go. He really has to, because the evidence is clear, ladies and gentlemen. The evidence is clear. It is mounting, okay? No amount of bullshit from the Democrats is ever going to gloss us over. I'm sorry to say this, ladies and gentlemen. No amount of bullshit is going to gloss over the fact that what this guy is doing, what this guy has done, he would have been impeached if he was a Republican a long fucking time ago. And I'll say this clear. If Joe Biden was a Republican, Democrats would have called for his impeachment, his removal in less than 2 seconds. But he's a Democrat. The Democrats are going to keep him in power because they want to use him to gain as much leverage and as much power as they can. It's really clear. It's really clear, ladies and gentlemen. It is. Is that like this? If Joe Biden was a Democrat, if Joe Biden was a Republican, Democrats would be calling for his head in less than 2 seconds. Yeah. Democrats in this country would be calling for his impeachment. They would be calling for his removal. They would. Because you know why? They would be calling for his head if he was a Republican. But since he's a Democrat, they're not going to do anything about it. They're probably going to delay, stall, or even block any attempts to impeach him. They pretty much are. They pretty much are, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm just going to say this loud and clear here, folks. I'm just going to say this loud and clear. The man needs to go. The man needs to go. Republicans in this country need to grow a pair of balls and need to have a spine to just say, no, this guy needs to go. This guy needs to fucking go. He really does. I don't care. I don't fucking care who's in charge. But the fact is clear, ladies and gentlemen. The fact is clear. Joe Biden needs to go. He needs to be impeached. There's no ways around it. I don't care how much you sugarcoat this, how much you hide from this, how much you pretend this, and this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Joe Biden needs to go. He does. He needs to go. He needs to. He really, really do. Because I'm telling you right now, this man does not belong in the White House. This man belongs in a nursing home, okay? The White House is not meant to be a nursing home for him, okay? He does not need to be in the nursing home. He needs to be in. He does not need to be in the White House. I take that back. He needs to be in the nursing home. Pretty much, guys. Pretty much. But to me, the way I look at it like this, we are being led by the most corrupt administration and the most corrupt criminal in this country. We literally are, guys. We literally are. We are being led by corrupt, incompetent fools in this country. Okay? We're being led by these people. And these people are literally like running this country to the ground. They literally are. I can't stress that enough here, folks, because Joe Biden is essentially a criminal. And you know the funny thing is, here, guys, and the funny thing is that Democrats will instantly accuse Donald Trump of the very thing that they're doing. Whatever Joe Biden is doing, they'll flip it around and distract you by saying, "Oh, look, Trump did the same thing." It's basically like this. It's basically like deflection. They're gaslighting you. They are trying to say, "Oh, look, Trump did it too. Trump did it too. He did it much worse." All it is, guys, is gaslighting. The left is going to gaslight you over this. They're going to say, "Oh, Trump did it much worse. He did it so worse that it's, oh my Lord, it is so bad that Donald Trump did this and this and this." I go like this. Bullshit. Whenever you're pointing fingers at us, we're going to point it back even more and say, "Look at what your guy did." That's essential. That's essentially clear. Because I'm telling you, whatever they're doing, whatever they're accusing us of doing, they're doing it. And they're doing it blatantly, out in the open, out in front of everyone. They literally are. And I'm telling you right now, I am telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, the left has no problems of gaslighting us. They don't. But in reality, they're trying to like basically like keep them in power as long as they can, because the longer they keep him in office, the more that they can get away with their bullshit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the amount of bullshit they're getting away with is off the fucking freaking charts. It is, guys. It is off the freaking charts here. I look at it like this, folks. I look at it like this. As a libertarian, okay, this guy just is blatantly showing disregard for the rule of law. He is. And basically he's setting ourselves up for a two-tiered justice system where it's the rules for thee, not for me kind of mentality, where if you're an upper class Democrat, you get to get away with everything in the fucking book. You get to get away with every fucking crime in the book. You pretty much do. You pretty much. But I look at it like this. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I look at it like this. Joe Biden and his Democrats are creating a two-tier justice system where they are allowing him essentially to get away with bloody murder. They are. They're allowing him to essentially getting away with every fucking crime in the book. And it's shocking, ladies and gentlemen. It's shocking. To me, this guy just shows blatant disregard for the rule of law, the Constitution, and the fact that he wants to impose, or not him, but through his handlers, that they want to impose Marxism, communism, you know what I mean, in this country. And I go, no, man, no. I know the reality is like this. If we impeach Joe Biden, we are going to have to deal with Kamala Harris, the laughing hyena. We're going to have to deal with her. But the risk to that, we can mitigate that because we can impeach her as well. Okay? So we can impeach her on separate issues. Okay? But if we impeach Joe Biden now, we at least mitigate the damage. Okay? We at least mitigate the damage to this country and literally save this country from political, social, economic collapse. We literally do. Okay? If we impeach him now, this country can at least be saved and can at least be recovered. But if we don't impeach him, I don't think we're gonna make it past 2024, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think so. I don't think we are gonna make it past 2024 with him in the White House and his handlers basically trying to steal the election. I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna make it to 2024 or 2025. I don't think so, guys. That's why, guys. Impeaching like this, impeaching Joe Biden will pretty much put this country back on its feet. We'll basically save this country as much as we can. Because I'm telling you, man, we may not have a choice in this matter. Okay? I know like there are rhinos out there right now who are saying, oh no, bad idea, we shouldn't impeach him. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we may not have a choice. We may not have options. Okay? Our options are running out. We literally are. Our options are running thin. And as of right now, guys, we may not have a choice in this matter. We may not have the choices. We may have to impeach this guy. And he may have to be impeached. Because I'm telling you this right now. What's the alternative? Him still staying in office and him campaigning for his re-election in his basement? We have to come to a consensus here, guys. Impeaching Joe Biden will literally save us. Okay? Impeaching him will save this country. Not impeaching him will doom this country beyond 2024. Not impeaching him will basically, ladies and gentlemen, will put this country on a death spiral. Now, do you all want to hand this country to your future generation who's going to have to deal with this? Do y'all want to hand this to them? Because I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, I certainly don't. I wouldn't want to hand this to them. I wouldn't want to give it to the next generation. I wouldn't. I would never want to give it to them, because you know why? I don't want to saddle the next generation with the crap that we're dealing with. I'm like, nah, man, I don't. So that's why I sit here and I tell y'all, we have a choice in this country. We have a choice. And the choice is like this. We impeach him now, and we save this country. We don't impeach him, and we let the Democrats run this country to the ground and ruin it. What do you think our future generations are gonna say? They're gonna say, why'd you fuck up this country? Why'd you fuck it up? Yeah, they're gonna ask that. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I sit here and I say we need to impeach Joe Biden now. We need to get him out of office and save face. We need to get him gone. He needs to go. He needs to. Because if we don't, this guy is going to destroy this country before he ever leaves office. And who knows? Who knows? That's why it's like this. The worst option is still keeping him in power and basically him destroying this country. The least we can do is impeach this motherfucker, get him out of office, and set ourselves up for a chance to recover this country in 2025 when we get a Republican, or at least a sane, moderate Democrat like Bobby Kennedy Jr. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. What's the worst thing that we're gonna be? What's the least alternative out there? The least alternative is we impeach this motherfucker and we don't have to deal with the bullshit that comes with it. The worst is we have to deal with him till the election, and then hope to God that he doesn't get elected. But you know, Democrats, they'll rig this election. They'll rig it so badly that they know that they'll cheat to win. Yeah. We have two options here, ladies and gentlemen. We have two options that we are sitting on. Either we impeach this motherfucker now, and if we don't impeach him now, we are fucking ourselves for the rest of our lives. We are essentially screwing the fuck out of him. We are basically screwing the living hell out of this country. So the choice is clear, ladies and gentlemen. The choice is clear. And if we've made that, I've put all the options on the table. Now, if you got a third option, I'm willing to hear it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a third option, put it on the table for me to hear it. Put it on the table. Because the evidence is clear. Joe Biden needs to be impeached. Joe Biden is a foreign agent. He is. He is a compromised foreign agent. He needs to go. He needs to motherfucking go. Now, what's it going to take for the Republicans and the conservatives to get their asses together and say, hey, this motherfucker needs to go? I'm sorry. This effing motherfucker needs to go. He does. Now, I know there are conservatives and Republicans who are scared shit saying, oh, well, Oh, well, it's like this. Democrats impeached Trump on a quid pro quo and on a made up charge. Well, I tell you, Democrats did it because they did it on a whim, and they did it without any further evidence. Yeah, they did. They did it without any evidence to support their claim. They did. But yet, ladies and gentlemen, yet, Republicans and conservatives, we have the evidence to impeach Joe Biden. Democrats, on the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, didn't have the evidence to impeach him. But they did it anyway. And they did it in such a way, ladies and gentlemen, that they destroyed and mutilated the entire impeachment process. They did. And now it's our turn. But you got rhinos who don't want to do it because they're afraid of being called everything in the book by the Democrats. I sit there and I go like this. Screw the fucking Democrats. I go like this. Screw the fuck out of them. Democrats destroyed the impeachment process when they did it to Donald Trump on a quid pro quo, on a fake, trumped up, made up charge that didn't hold fucking water. But now Republicans want to do it to Biden, but Republicans are afraid of pissing off the Democrats. I go like this. Republicans need to grow a spine. They need to say like this. Screw you. You pissed on us, okay? You pissed on us when you did it to our guy. So now it's our turn, and we're going to do it to your guy as well. Yeah. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much. So it's time Republicans need to put up and shut up and impeach this motherfucker. They really do. I'm sorry to say this, ladies and gentlemen. They really do. Republicans need to put up and shut up. Yeah. They need to put up and shut up and put their money where their damn mouth is. They really do, guys. They really do. Because I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, Democrats made a mockery of the impeachment process because they impeached Trump on a trumped up, made up charge. Now Republicans and conservatives needs to right the wrong and impeach this motherfucker for everything, including the evidence that is out there. They really do, ladies and gentlemen. They really do. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. They really do. They really, really do. Because I'm telling you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you this right now. We need to get Joe Biden out of office. I do not fucking care about what the Democrats think. I don't even give a shit. Okay? I don't even give a flying horse shit on what they think. I don't. I really, really don't. That's why now the impeachment process needs to happen. Okay? The whole thing needs to happen like yesterday. It really does. It really, really does. Because Joe Biden needs to go. It's like it's like for the life of me, ladies and gentlemen, I never understand who the fuck wants him in power. Who the fuck wants him in there? Who? Because for some reason, ladies and gentlemen, for some reason, there are Democrats out there in this country that want that motherfucker in power. That really do. Yeah. They want this sick, sad motherfucker in power. They want to keep him in power so much because for the shit that they're doing to this country, destroying this country, imposing critical racist theory, imposing the trans cult ideology bullshit, allowing Antifa and BLM, which are terrorist organizations, to basically run free and basically corrupt the DOJ. Nah, man, this guy needs to go. He needs to fucking go. I don't fucking care, ladies and gentlemen. I do not care. For me, I don't give a 2-bit flying horse shit about what the Democrats think, because I already know what they think. I already know what their message, their spiel, and what their viewpoint is. I already know, and I know it's full of shit. It is. It is full of shit, full of crap, and full of bull, cock, and maney bullshit. It is. It is, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. But right now, folks, I look at it like this. This country's going downhill. This country's going south. There is no way this country's ever going to survive in its iteration. There isn't. The country as we know it is basically going downhill. Yeah. And I hope to God that we have people in place that can bring this country back from the brink of disaster. But as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching the collapse of the United States of America. No thanks to the socialist, communist Democrats and Joe Biden. Joe Biden's criminal enterprise is destroying this country. Yeah. Joe Biden's criminal enterprise, ladies and gentlemen, is destroying America. They are ruining this country for what it's worth. They literally are. And sad to say, guys, I see no hope, no future for this country. I see none whatsoever. I don't. That's why I go like this. When this country falls apart and collapses, guess who I'm going to blame? I'm going to blame every Democrat that voted for this shit. I'm going to blame every Democrat. And I'm going to make sure that Democrats do not get the majority power in this country. I'm going to make sure of that. That is a guarantee. That is an ironclad guarantee for y'all guys. Because I want to make sure that Joe Biden and his Democrats never ever gain power in this country. They never ever regain power. None. Nada. Zilch. That they become the minority power for the next trillion years. Yeah. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much. And for me, guys, I say this. I hope to God that we have voters who at least have common sense, or as I call it, fucking freaking decent brain cell to wake up and see this shit. Yeah. Yeah, man. I hope to God. But right now it's like this. We're just hoping that this country does not fall apart. We're hoping. We are hoping. And I hope that it doesn't fall apart. I hope it doesn't. Because if it does, we're just witnessing the collapse of this country. We are. And as a citizen of this country, I don't want to see the collapse. I don't. Because then how am I going to explain it to my grandkids that the United States was once a great country, but then it fell apart and collapsed itself. No thanks to the Democrats who destroyed it and who fucking ruined it. Yeah. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much. And that's why I'm fighting this tooth and nail. I'm fighting this with every fucking fiber of my being. Yeah. But I'm telling you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Biden has to go. He's got to go. He's got to go, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, no amount of bullshit is gonna protect this guy. The evidence that has come out about Joe Biden taking a bribe from a foreign national and him taking money from foreign countries, including China, Ukraine. That alone is enough for us to impeach the motherfucker. That alone is enough to get him thrown out of office. Yeah, that alone, ladies and gentlemen, is enough to get Joe Biden thrown out. It is. It is, ladies and gentlemen. But the sad thing is, Democrats and the left won't do a damn thing. Democrats and Republicans on the left won't do a damn thing. They won't come to their senses. They won't. But instead, they'll literally lockstep with each other because they don't care about the country. They care about themselves, and all they care about is how much money and how much power can they gain at the expense of everyone else. Yeah. Pretty much, guys. Pretty much. And that's why it's like this. That's why it's like this, guys. This is like this. We need to impeach him. We need to impeach Joe Biden. Right now, I am basically pushing for Joe Biden to be impeached. I don't know what's it going to take for Kevin McCarthy, the House Speaker, to fucking wake up and smell the goddamn coffee and realize that Joe Biden is a danger to this country. Democrats are a clear and present danger to this country. I do not know what is it going to take. I do not fucking know what is it going to take for Democrats to wake up and smell the goddamn fucking coffee and realize that Joe Biden is a danger to this country. He is a clear and present danger to the United States of America. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all? If y'all do, please let me know, guys. Please, seriously, let me know. Because clearly, ladies and gentlemen, we have a corrupt criminal in the White House. Probably more corrupt than Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton would come in second, in my opinion. But Joe Biden would be would top it all as the most corrupt criminal in this country. Pretty much, guys. Pretty much. And to me, guys, I would rather live in a country where the rule of law like reigns supreme. Where like this, where if you're a corrupt politician, you get arrested and thrown in prison, regardless of what office you sit in. Pretty much. It's like this. If we can throw a former governor in prison for corruption, we can throw a president in prison as well. We can. So we need to basically like this, as a country, we basically need to get our asses together for the good of the nation. Okay? I don't care what political office you're in. For the good of the nation, we need to impeach Joe Biden. Joe Biden needs to go. He does. I don't care. I don't care who you are, what your political affiliation, what you espouse. Joe Biden needs to effing fucking go. He really does. He really does, guys. Because we can't have a corrupt criminal running this country. We can't. We can't, ladies and gentlemen. I can't see us having this criminal destroying this country, okay? I can't see him do that because it's wrong in my opinion. It is. It is wrong on so many levels, okay? It is. And to me, this corrupt criminal needs to go. He needs to go like nobody's, like no tomorrow, guys. He really does. He really, really does. And in my opinion, guys, this corrupt SOB doesn't deserve to be in the White House. He deserves to be put in a nursing home. Okay? And I'll say this bluntly, guys. Joe Biden does not deserve to have access to nuclear weapons. He doesn't. He should not, and they should strip him of his ability. And I'll make this clear to Democrats. If Democrats can allow Joe Biden access to nuclear weapons, then I should be allowed access to a fully automatic AR-15. Well, let's call it like that, Democrats. Let's call it. If you're gonna allow Joe Biden access to nuclear weapons, then I should be allowed access to a machine gun as a citizen. Let's see how fast Democrats put that. Let's see how fast Democrats put this kibosh in less than 2 seconds. Because I tell you, they would put it to kibosh. Because they would say like this, well, if we're going to allow him to have nuclear weapons, but then people are going to be allowed to have a machine guns, then let's squash this. So neither of them don't have access. Yeah? If Democrats want to go that route, you can too. I make no bones about it, ladies and gentlemen. Democrats want that route, we can go that way. We can swing that way. We can. So if Joe Biden, the dementia resident in the White House, is allowed access to nuclear weapons, then I am allowed access, okay? I am allowed full-blown access to a machine gun. Come on, Democrats. You put it in there. You put it in there. So either you allow me access to a machine gun, or you strip away Joe Biden's access to the nuclear launch codes. It's pretty much clear, guys. It's pretty much clear. It is. It is, guys. It is, and that's why I make it abundantly clear, man. I'd rather have Joe I'd rather have Joe Biden impeached and thrown out of office. At least we'll save this country. At least we will. There's no bones about it. There isn't. There isn't anyway. There isn't. Other than that, guys. Other than that, I just want to say like this. Things have been going well for me. I'm back at work again, so that's awesome. That's great. That's great news for me, which means I'm back at work. So even though I'm not a full employee of the company, I'm a contractor for the company. So which is kind of great, you know. That's like you know how you see those cleaning crews, those contract cleaning crews. They're not like employed by the company, but they're contracted by the company to work at the site. That's kind of great. That's kind of awesome for me. You know what I mean? It's kind of good. It is. But other than that, fishing season's going great. Going out kayak fishing. Probably try out new lakes and ponds and all that. You know what I mean? Been diapered up, which has been great as well. You know? So I got no complaints on that department. But as far as the good in life, yeah, things are getting better. Although the thing is that what sucks is the sleep that I have to suffer. It does, man. It makes my sleep suffer in the worst way. It really, really does. And that's why my sleep suffers, because of that. It does. It does suffer. Yeah. But other than that, I'm enjoying my summer. I'm enjoying my summer like I should. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying it. Yeah. So I have a good summer for it. But anyhow, I'm in town, so I have to take care of some shit. All right, I really do. But I thank y'all for listening to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host. I will see y'all soon. Bye for now. You just listened to an episode of Nikki's World. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all soon. Bye for now. You just listened to an episode of Nikki's World. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.